Okay, so when you're really gunning for those fitness goals, what's the first thing you think about?
Right, like what's the plan?
Yeah. Is it just crushing a super intense workout every day? Or maybe tracking every single calorie, every macro?
For most people, yeah, it's usually one or both of those. The workouts, the diet,
And look, those are absolutely vital, no question.
they really are. But what if I told you there's this, like, third pillar? Something that's often totally missed.
Okay, go on.
Well, it's something so basic, so fundamental, that if you don't have it sorted, even the best training plan, the perfect diet, they could just fall flat.
Leaving you stuck.
Yeah.
Right, not seeing the results for all the effort.
Exactly. Progress just stalls. It's incredibly frustrating.
And this is where it gets super interesting for me, because we're talking about sleep.
That's the one.
Yeah, sleep.
So,
Quality, consistent rest. It's not just, feeling less tired in the morning. It's like the secret weapon for your fitness journey.
totally. The unsung hero. Without enough good sleep, you could be working so hard.
And just leaving results on the table. Spinning your wheels.
Precisely. So our mission today, we're doing a deep dive into this. We've got this great source, sleep and fitness, why rest is as important as your workout.
And we're basically going to pull out the absolute key stuff, right?
Yeah, the most surprising bits, the actionable insights. We want to really shine a light on that powerful link between sleep and fitness.
And also look at the risks. Yeah, what happens when you don't get enough sleep?
Definitely cover the risks of sleep deprivation. And then give you practical tips, things you can actually do to boost your performance, your recovery.
So think of this as your shortcut. Your way to really get why sleep needs to be right up there with your running shoes or your weights.
Couldn't have said it better. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's unpack this sleep-fitness connection because it's way deeper than just, oh, I feel rested.
Oh, much deeper. It's about core biological functions, things your body absolutely needs to do to perform physically.
So where do we start? Maybe muscle repair?
That's a perfect place. Because sleep is fundamentally when your body switches into repair and build mode. It's not passive time, it's active work.
Active restoration. I like that.
Think about it. During deep sleep, especially earlier in the night, your body pumps out growth hormone.
Right, GH. Super important.
Hugely important. It's like the main signal for muscle protein synthesis, repairing those micro tears from your workout, building new tissue.
Okay, so follow me here. If you hit the gym hard, break down muscle fibers, but then you skimp on sleep.
You're basically shutting down the construction site halfway through the job.
Ah, okay. You're closing that crucial window for growth. It's like prepping a fancy dinner but forgetting to actually cook it.
That's a great analogy. All the prep, none of the results. And what does that feel like day to day? Is it just being tired?
Yeah, what's the actual impact in the gym?
It's way more than just feeling tired. You'll notice, like, increased soreness that lasts longer.
Okay, DOMS gets worse.
Yeah, delayed onset muscle soreness definitely hangs around longer. But also, your actual strength can decrease. Your muscles just haven't repaired properly.
So less power output.
Exactly.
Yep.
Lower ability to generate force. It's like your body's always playing catch up, never fully recovered.
And energy levels. I know for me, a bad night's sleep just tanks my endurance, like completely.
That makes perfect sense. The source points out sleep is crucial for replenishing your glycogen stores.
That's the main fuel for muscles.
They're your primary, easy access energy. Skimp on sleep, and you start your workout with a half-empty tank.
Leading to fatigue, feeling sluggish.
Yeah, and just hitting the wall way sooner than you normally would. Workouts feel objectively harder.
And it's not just physical. My mental focus goes out the window without good sleep. I remember trying for a new personal record on a lift once after maybe 4 hours sleep.
Oh boy, how did that go?
Terrible. My form was sloppy. I couldn't concentrate. My body just felt disconnected,
I totally get that. Good sleep sharpens cognitive function massively. Think about workouts needing precision, weightlifting form, HIIT coordination.
Yeah, you need to be switched on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Poor sleep slows reaction times, kills your focus, and honestly, it significantly bumps up your risk of injury.
Makes sense. Like trying to do something complex when you're half asleep. Recipe for disaster.
Pretty much. You're just asking for trouble.
Okay, now here's a connection I think surprises a lot of people, especially if they're struggling with weight. The link between sleep, hormones, and weight management.
Oh, this is a huge one. A real eye-opener for many folks.
We just don't tend to connect our sleep hours to the number on the scale or our body fat percentage.
But the link is direct. Lack of sleep throws your hunger hormones completely out of whack.
Ghrelin and leptin.
Those are the main players. Ghrelin signals I'm hungry, right? Leptin signals I'm full.
Okay.
When you're sleep-deprived, ghrelin levels shoot up, so you feel hungrier. At the same time, leptin levels drop, so you don't feel satisfied after eating.
Oh, wow. That's a double whammy? Hungrier and less satisfied?
Exactly. It drives cravings, especially for, the unhealthy stuff. High-calorie, sugary, fatty foods.
Which obviously leads to potential weight gain and throws your fitness goals completely off track.
Completely derails them. It's working directly against what you're trying to achieve through diet and exercise.
Okay, so it's super clear how sleep helps. But let's flip it. What happens when that pillar isn't there? The hidden risks of skimping on sleep. It's not just feeling groggy, is it?
Not at all.
Yeah.
It actively undermines your progress. One of the biggest risks, and frankly one of the scariest, the source highlights, a much higher risk of injury.
We touched on that with focus, but it's broader.
Yeah, the fatigue directly impairs your judgment, your coordination, your reaction time. Think about lifting heavy weights, doing fast movements, even just running. Accidents become way more likely.
So it's a safety issue, not just performance.
A major safety issue. Your body is literally less capable, less stable.
And it hits your actual performance numbers too, right? You can feel that dip.
Oh, definitely. Sleep deprivation means lower power output, less strength.
Endurance takes a hit too.
Reduced endurance, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just overall poorer performance. Whether you're doing strength work, cardio, even things like flexibility or mobility can suffer. You simply can't operate at your peak.
And something else critical, especially if you're training consistently, the immune system.
Yes, often overlooked. Sleep is prime time for your immune system to do its job, fight off potential bugs.
So bad sleep means getting sick more often.
You got it. You become more susceptible to colds, flu, whatever's going around.
Yeah.
And what happens when you get sick?
Your training schedule gets completely derailed.
Yeah.
Setbacks, frustration.
Exactly. You finally build momentum, then boom, you're out for a week because you weren't prioritizing rest. It really adds up.
It all seems to circle back to just stalled progress, doesn't it? If you're not sleeping, it feels like you're actively working against yourself.
That's a perfect way to put it. You're sabotaging your own hard work.
What's the biggest frustration you see there? When progress just stops because of poor sleep?
I think it's how insidious it is. Gains just slow down. Muscle repair lags. Strength plateaus. Even fat loss seems to grind to a halt
So you're putting in the same effort or even more?
for much smaller returns. It leads to burnout. You lose motivation. It's the ultimate silent progress killer.
Okay, this obviously begs the big question.
Right.
How much sleep do we actually need? Because you hear all sorts of numbers thrown around.
And that's fair. There's personal variations. Some people naturally need a bit less. Some need more.
But they're guidelines, right? Based on research.
Yes, the National Sleep Foundation has pretty clear evidence-based recommendations. They're a really good starting point for most people.
Okay, lay the numbers on us for the average adult.
For most adults, the target range is 7 to 9 hours per night, consistently.
7 to 9. Okay. What about people listening who are really active? Athletes, serious gym goers.
Good question. If you're pushing your body hard regularly, you generally need more. The guidelines suggest aiming for 8 to 10 hours per night.
8 to 10, so potentially an hour or more extra.
Yeah, especially during intense training blocks or leading up to competition. Your body just needs that extra recovery time to handle the increased stress and repair properly.
Okay, so we know why it's important. We know roughly how much we need. Let's get practical. What can you, listening right now, actually do to optimize your sleep for better fitness? Let's talk tangible tips from the source. Consistency first.
Absolutely. Top of the list. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. That means going to bed and waking up around the same time every single day.
Even weekends. That's the tough one for a lot of people.
Even weekends, I know, it's hard. But that consistency is gold for regulating your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm. Makes falling asleep and waking up much easier over time.
Makes sense. And what about before bed? Creating some kind of wind-down routine.
Yes, hugely important. Signal to your body it's time to chill out. The source suggests things like reading a real book, not on a screen. Light stretching, maybe some meditation.
And the big one, avoiding screens, right? Phones, tablets, TVs.
Crucial. At least an hour before bed. That blue light they emit, it seriously messes with your melatonin production.
Melatonin, the sleep hormone. So screens basically tell your brain, hey, stay awake.
Exactly. Makes it harder to fall asleep, harder to stay asleep. Put the phone away.
Good advice. What about the actual sleep environment, your bedroom?
Another critical piece often ignored. Aim for cool, dark, and quiet. That's the ideal.
Cool temperature, really dark.
Yeah, maybe invest in a comfy mattress and pillows that actually support you. Blackout curtains are amazing if you have light pollution. Eye mask works too.
And quiet. What if you live somewhere noisy?
Earplugs can be a lifesaver. Or a white noise machine, even just a fan can help drown out disruptive sounds. Small tweaks can make a big difference here.
Okay, and food and drink. Obviously, pounding coffee before bed is a bad idea, but what else?
Yeah, caffeine is a definite no-no late in the day.
Mhm.
Same goes for alcohol. It might make you feel sleepy initially, but it wrecks your sleep quality later in the night.
And big, heavy meals close to bedtime.
Also not great. Can cause indigestion, keep you awake. If you're hungry before bed, go for something light, maybe sleep-friendly, like a banana, small handful of almonds, maybe some yogurt.
Good tips. Anything else?
Yes. Don't forget rest days. In the drive for fitness, people often skip them.
But they're crucial for recovery, which ties back to sleep.
Exactly. Recovery is training in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Plan actual rest days. Let your muscles rebuild. Let your nervous system recover. Maybe do some light active recovery like gentle yoga or a walk. But give your body a break. It's all part of that sleep fitness synergy.
Now, speaking of putting all this together, sleep, recovery, workouts, nutrition, the source material mentioned a specific tool designed to help integrate everything. It's called BeFit.
That's right, BeFit. It was presented as an AI-powered kind of companion. The idea is it helps you track sleep and recovery specifically to balance them with your workouts and nutrition.
Interesting. So it tries to connect the dots between these pillars. What kind of features did it mention?
Well, it reportedly offers things like personalized workout plans based on your goals and fitness level, custom diet recommendations focused on recovery and energy, and, importantly, those sleep and recovery insights.
So it aims to help you optimize training based on how well you're actually recovering.
That seems to be the goal, yeah.
Well,
Providing that kind of integrated, holistic view we've been talking about.
Mhm.
A single platform for it all.
and according to the source, it's free to use.
That's what was mentioned, yes. Available at bfit.ai.
Okay, good to know.
So, wrapping things up, what's the absolute key takeaway here?
I mean, it seems crystal clear, doesn't it?
It really does. Sleep isn't just nice to have. It's
Yeah.
just as essential, maybe even more essential sometimes than your workouts and your diet, if you genuinely want to hit those fitness goals.
It's the non-negotiable time for your body to actually do the work of getting stronger, fitter, leaner.
Exactly. Recover, repair, strengthen, prepare for the next challenge. That all happens during sleep.
And ignoring it, it's not just slowing you down, it can actively sabotage everything. Stalled progress, weaker performance, higher injury risk.
Undermining all that sweat and effort you're putting in. So
Yeah.
the call to action is pretty simple, really.
Prioritize quality sleep, like really make it a priority.
Yeah, commit to those tips we talked about. Make small changes. And maybe look into integrating that knowledge, perhaps using tools like BeFit just to track things smarter, more effectively.
Make your fitness journey more rewarding in the long run.
And maybe one final thought to leave you with. Think beyond just fitness for a second. Consider the compounding effect. What happens when you consistently prioritize sleep night after night?
Or consistently neglect it.
Right. It ripples out into everything. It's not just about your squats or your run times. Good sleep fuels sharper thinking, better mood, stronger immunity, more productivity at work. It's foundational for overall well-being.
So it's not just an investment in your workout tomorrow.
It's an investment in your entire life, tomorrow and beyond. Every good night's sleep pays dividends everywhere.
Powerful stuff. Okay, just a reminder as always, the information in this deep dive is based on research and general guidelines. It's definitely not a substitute for professional medical advice.
Absolutely. Please consult with a healthcare provider for any personalized recommendations specific to your health and situation.